Hello everybody and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we apparently have another pitching problem. And nobody's ready. I can't even go out of order. Apparently Zap is just going to get a lot of work this year, I guess. Anyway, we've got the Cardinals again finishing up this series. We have already clinched this series, so we're going for the sweep today. First game was close. Yesterday, not as close. So we take a look here at Panpacket Park. Alright, we got the normal defensive lineup out there. So we still got a little over a week for our next off day. But we do have a handful of off days in May. Only, I think, the one day in April. Alright, Zap on the mound, because apparently Polly is not ready, and nor is any other starter. I don't know what's happened to our pitchers this year. Juan Pierre at the plate to open up the game, takes strike one. There's a ground ball to short. Joey picks that up, no problem. Nick Punto at the plate. He'll take strike one. Grounds this one foul down the first base line. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike three. Two down, Pujols at the plate. Apparently I made the mistake of saying we typically handle Pujols just fine, but he has torn us up this series. Thankfully he hasn't gotten a ton of help around him. Has a 2-0 count at the moment. There's a fastball right down the middle for a strike. Pujols let it go. Hits that changeup instead for a routine ground ball to Joey at short. So 1-2-3 inning to start the game. Kester will lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. Looks like the regular Cardinals lineup we saw the first two games. Adam Wainwright on the mound, if I can get his name out. ERA not great for Wainwright here, but said that before about a pitcher, and they seem to get back on track. So, against us, 1-1 the count on Kester. Has a 1-2 count now after that high strike. Swing and a miss, strike three. That'll bring Marvin to the plate, hitting left-handed, average at 257. So. Looks like we're going to avoid last year's nightmare that Marvin had through like 3/4 of the season, or maybe even more, before he finally righted the ship just in time for the playoffs. Has a 1-2 count at the moment. Swing and a miss, strike three. Chief at the plate now. Nobody on base, 2 outs. First pitch runs inside. Second pitch is a changeup for a strike. Hits this one right to Izturis. So 1-2-3 inning for the Cardinals as well. First two batters struck out, so strong pitching to start the game here. Hideki Matsui to start things off for the Cardinals here in the second inning. Zap throws in a strike. And this hit, I say, it was not badly placed, but not hit hard enough, so Kester was able to catch up and grab that one before it could find some outfield grass. Brings Juan Encarnacion to the plate, and he quickly has an 0-2 count. Ground ball to short. Joey has been very busy so far in this game. Two down, Aaron Miles at the plate. And he'll look at strike one. Looks at strike 2 on the outside corner. This one just inside. Miles lets it go. Does not let that one go, but comes up empty. Still no scores. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Still not much of anything, actually. Terry is going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch to Terry goes inside. There's a changeup for a strike. And that looked like the same pitch, and Terry let it go by again. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, Frank at the plate. He'll look at a high strike. Gets a hold of this one. I don't think Matsui's got a prayer catching up to that. Is it going to be a triple? No, Frank stops at second. That was pretty well hit. That might have been a home run at other parks. Couldn't really tell just how short that was of our ridiculously deep left center. So can't guarantee that one, but it was definitely well struck. Brings Tom to the plate with the runner in scoring position and only one out. He quickly gets behind 0-2. Ground ball to short. Frank retreats back to second, and his tourist gets the out at first. 2 down. It's up to Zach to drive in the run. He does have 10 RBI already. This one hooks foul. 0-1. Swing and a miss made it 0-2, and then another ground ball to short, and that gets the Cardinals out of the inning. So the Squirrels do get a hit on a solid double from Frank, but nothing else. Cesaris Turris is going to lead things off for the Cardinals in the third. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. McMillan at the plate will swing and miss at the first pitch. Swings and misses again. 0-2. Look like some pretty big hacks out of the catcher. Shortens up, but still comes up empty. 2 down. Adam Wainwright at the plate now to try to help his own cause. He'll swing and miss at the first pitch. Another swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We're through the first third of the game. Or no, not quite yet, sorry. We still have to bat. Through the Cardinals' third of the game, though. They've not scored. Joey to the plate here in the bottom half of the third for the Squirrels. First pitch called a strike. Wainwright seems to be working high in the zone today. Gets Joey to swing and miss at a changeup. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Zap at the plate. He's actually hit well this year. Looks at a strike. Looks at strike 2. Hits this one foul. Over by first base. Hits this one a ground ball to Aaron Miles. Throws over. 2 down. Kester back at the plate. 1 of 4 strikeout victims so far today. He'll look at a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Ground ball to shortstop as Turris throws over in time, and that will end the first third, and things are scoreless now. So, Juan Pierre back to the plate to open the 4th inning. 5 strikeouts for Zapp the first time through the order. He is pitching beautifully. Chief jumps up and makes that grab. 1 down. Nick Punto, he also struck out in the 1st inning. Looks at strike 1 here. And this pitch up and in. Is this pitch too low? Oh, excuse me for yawning. Ground ball to Joey. He gets it over in time. 2 down. Pujols at the plate. He ground out to short in his first at bat. As that pitch goes too high. As does that one. 2-0. This one will be the Cardinals' first hit of the game. A ground ball through the left side of the infield. Brings Matsui to the plate. 1 on, 2 outs. Zapp from the stretch the first time today. Puts in the first pitch for a strike. Second pitch a little up and in. There's a swing and a miss to make it 1-2. And that should be the Cardinals' second hit. Pujols rounds second but goes back. Puts runners on first and second for Juan Encarnacion. There are 2 outs as Encarnacion looks at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. And then grounds that one up the middle. Joey goes to first with it to end the top half of the 4th. Cardinals finally with a couple hits but no runs to show for it. Marvin will lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the 4th. Marvin struck out in his first at-bat, one of 4 strikeout victims so far today for the Squirrels, or for Wainwright, however you want to look at that. Has a 1-1 count on Marvin in this at-bat. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. This one into center field. Marvin got a lot of that, and it does get over Juan Pierre's head and bounces off the wall. Marvin with a leadoff double. Very close to a ground rule double there. I didn't realize how high that hit off the wall. Brings Chief to the plate. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. As the first pitch is called a strike. Second pitch too low. 1-1 the count. That's going to be a base hit for Chief, but I don't think it'll score Marvin. No, he elects to stay at third. Hit a little too sharply into right field to score the runner. Puts runners on the corners for Terry. Still no outs. First pitch called a strike. Hits this one, but right to Pujols, who grabs it in the air. Runners get back. 1 down for Frank, who hit one to deep left center last time. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses for strike 2. And watches that slider go in the dirt. That's going to be a base hit up the middle, and that will score Marvin. The Squirrels take the 1-0 lead here in the 4th. So that'll leave runners on first and second. 1 out. Tom at the plate takes a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2. High hopper, but it gets foul down the third base line. Hits this one into the outfield, but Pierre should have a play, and he does. Throw goes back to first, though runners are back safely. So Zach at the plate now. We're going to need a hit to drive in another run. As he takes a high pitch for ball 1, and swings and misses to make it 1-1. This one gets away. Both runners move up 90 feet. Pitch called a ball, so 2-1 on Zach. 2 runners in scoring position as he swings and misses to make the count 2-2. Hits this one through the left side of the infield. 1 run already in. Frank coming home. He scores as well. Throw allows Zach to get up to second base, and that makes the game 3-0 Squirrels. 2 outs. Joey now at the plate takes strike 1. Grounds this one to short as Turris throws over, and that'll end the inning, but not before the Squirrels have a 3-run inning. All with 2 outs, too, if I'm not mistaken. We go into the 5th inning. Aaron Miles to lead off for the Cardinals. Struck out in his first at-bat. First pitch down and in. Second pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. That should be a base hit into shallow center, and it is. So the leadoff single puts a runner on first with no outs. Cesar Izturis at the plate takes a strike, and that pitch goes outside. And that changeup misses inside. 2-1. Hit sharply into right field, close to the line. Zach has to run a long way to run that down. Runner stops at third to put runners on second and third. Nobody out yet. So Zach in a pickle here at the bottom of the order. McMillan at the plate, the catcher, takes strike 1. Yeah, that pitch is too low. Fouled away. Zap with a chance for a very timely strikeout here. And he gets it. Gets him to swing and miss at a changeup. Brings Wainwright to the plate. He starts off with the ball up the middle, and it's going to get down for a hit. 1 run in. Throw comes home. 2 runs in, though. Allows Wainwright to get to second. So they're going to mark that down as a double. That was not a double. It was a single in advance on the throw. But for whatever it is, it only puts the Cardinals down 1 now, 3-2. Juan Pierre at the plate. He's going to get a hit up the middle, and that should... No, it does not tie. Wainwright stops at third. So Zap with another chance to try to get out of this. Faces Nick Punto, who takes a strike. Takes another strike. Called strike 3. Big strikeout for Zap to try to keep this game where it is. Brings Pujols to the plate, though. Not who we really wanted to see, as he swings and misses at the first pitch. Ground ball back to Zap. Zap wiggles out of it. Not unscathed, but the Squirrels still with a 3-2 lead. And Zap is going to lead things off in the bottom half of the 5th. He ground out in his last at-bat. He'll take strike 1, and then hits this one just foul down the right field line, 0-2. Hits this one, that's going to hook foul again. Pujols apparently tried to dive for that ball and now has a bit of a shoulder problem. He's decided he can still play. So 0-2 the count. Zap at the plate. Finally puts one fair, but Punto grabs it. 2 down. Or sorry, only 1 down. Kester at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch in the dirt. There's another called strike, 1-2. That should be a base hit for Kester, and it is. Pujols jumps and gives it the old college try, but doesn't have enough air to grab that one. Brings Marvin to the plate, who doubled to deep center in his last at-bat. Fouls the first pitch away. Hits this one, but right to Miles at second. 2 down, 1 out. Or, let me try it again. 1 on, 2 out. That's what I was trying to spit out. Brings Chief to the plate, who is quickly down 0-2. Pitch offline, but Kester caught stealing. And not real close, to be honest. So that ends the inning. Squirrels clinging to a 3-2 lead going into the 6th. Hideki Matsui will step back to the plate after Pujols got caught stealing. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Juan Encarnacion takes a strike. Pops this one up. Tom is going to field it in front of the plate. 2 down. Aaron Miles at the plate. He is 1 for 2 today. Zap is reaching his limit. First pitch is too low. And this pitch inside. 2-0 the count. Make it 3-0. I feel like we were just in a similar count with Miles here earlier in the game. 3-1 the count on Miles. Make it a full count. Nobody on base. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We go into the 7th inning. Squirrels still leading 3-2. And Chief will lead things off in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Chief hits the first pitch into left field. Matsui does not have a play, so that's going to be a leadoff single for Chief. Brings Terry to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. Takes a pitch inside. And this pitch inside. 2-0 the count. Looks at a strike. Another called strike. Well, 2-2. Fouls this pitch away. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Frank is 2 for 2 today. Doubled and singled so far. Takes a strike. Looks at strike 2. Hits this one into center field. I don't think that'll be a homer or a triple. Runners stay on first and second for Tom. Still only 1 out. 2 runners on. Hits this one into right field. Is this going to get over Encarnacion? It does. Lands at the base of the wall. 1 run in. RBI double for Tom. That leaves runners on second and third with only 1 out. Zach doubled in his last at bat. Fouls off the first pitch. Hits this one up the middle. Miles, or Izturis rather, goes home with it, but not in time. Frank beats out the throw, and that leads to another run, and that's the end of the day for Wainwright. Craig Breslow is going to take over with this game starting to get out of hand for the Cardinals. Looking a lot like yesterday's game at the moment. Joey, 1 out, 2 on. Takes the first pitch here for strike 1. And this pitch inside. Hits this one to second. Miles goes to second. Back to first. Double play. That gets the Cardinals out of here with no more damage done. But we are going to go into the 7th inning with the Squirrels now leading 5-2. Oh shoot, who hit that? Let Nakai pitch as he normally does. Is that Joey? I think it might have been Joey. Brings Phil into the game, and we'll swap the infield. So one thing I wish this game would do was give you some kind of indication as to what spot in the order is up next, because I'd already forgotten by the time it switched off the screen from that double play. Very well might have messed that double switch up, but we'll see. Izturis hit a double in his last at bat. supposedly. Looks at strike one. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Brings McMillan to the plate, average at a flat 200. Hits this one foul. Fouls this one off his foot, and we're going to take a look. And he's going to stay in as well. Alright, McMillan with an 0-2 count. Fouls another one off his foot. Not going to look at him this time. And just fouls that one away. 0-2 the count. Nakai goes with the breaking ball and gets a pop-up that he will field himself. 2 down. Breslow's going to hit for himself here. Little curious being down 3 runs, but I'm not the Cardinals manager. Has a 1-1 count to open this at-bat. Grounds this one to first. Terry knocks it down, picks it up, and then steps on the bag. We go to the stretch. Squirrels leading 5-2. Phil will bat on the other side. All right, Phil at the plate. Breslow still on the mound. First pitch is hit up the middle. That's going to be a leadoff single for Phil. So he took a while to get that first hit, but he's done pretty well since then. Brings Kester to the plate. He's gotten at least 1 hit today. He's going to get a hit here into left field. Puts runners on first and second for Marvin, who hit a ball to deep center already today. Not out of the park, but pretty close to it, actually. Has a 1-1 count. I should mention he's also batting right-handed now. Has a 1-2 count. Hits this one up the middle, but it won't get through. Bad throw from Miles, though, saves the double play. So that puts runners on the corners with 1 out. Chief at the plate, trying to make this not into a save situation. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Runner takes off, but it's hit and run, and it does get over as Turris' head at short. 1 run already in. Runners at the corners again with a 6-2 lead now. Terry at the plate. There is 1 out. Oh, this ball gets away. Does not score a run, but it does move Chief up to second base. This one gets away again, but not far enough to score the run. Cardinals playing with fire, though. Terry hits this pitch. Turris goes to first with it, lets the run score. 7-2, 2 down. Frank at the plate, runner still on second. He'll take the first pitch for a strike. And this pitch fouled away. 0-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, that ends the 7th inning. Squirrels now leading 7-2. Juan Pierre up to bat for the Cardinals to try to make a dent into this. Pierre with a hit in his last at-bat. Hits this one to third. Chief fields it and throws it over. Close play, but Chief does get the call. I mean, Juan Pierre is very fast, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but I was not expecting that close of a play. 1 down, Punto at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Make it 2-1. Grounds this one to first. Terry picks it up and steps on the bag. 2 down. Pujols at the plate. He is 1 for 3 today. First pitch goes outside. Second pitch down in the dirt. 2-0 the count. There's a swing and a miss. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Nakai goes with the fastball, gets a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Squirrels up 7-2. Tom will lead things off. Tom doubled in his last at bat. Looks at a strike. Strike 2 on swing and a miss. Ground ball to third. Throw over. 1 down. Brings Zach to the plate. And he'll look at the first pitch outside. Swing and a miss. Makes it 1-1. And that curveball runs inside. Goes back outside and gets the call. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He will not have Nakai hit. Instead, we'll have Quentin come in and do that. All right, first pitch is swung on and missed. Second pitch is swung on and missed. And this pitch too low. Breaks his bat, and it stays up long enough for Matsui to make the play. We go to the 9th inning. Matsui will lead things off for the Cardinals. And we will put in, it's not a save situation, so how about we have Jones come out here and pitch. He'll go into Zach's spot, put Quentin out and right. All right, Matsui, 1 for 3 so far. He will look at strike 1. And that fastball goes a little outside. Hit ball to second. Oh, just out of Phil's range. I thought that was going to be a routine play, but it makes its way through the infield for a leadoff single. Juan Encarnacion looks at ball 1. There's a strike. Excuse me. Swing and a miss. Makes the count 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Aaron Miles at the plate. 1 on, 1 out. Miles looks at a pitch outside. This is going to be foul. Off the bat, I thought it might be a hit down the line, but it does hook well foul. 1-1. This one should be fieldable. Jones is going to field it himself and not make a throw. I thought he had a play back to first, but apparently Jones didn't feel that way. Puts runners on first and second, and then a fair ball right behind first base. That's going to score 1 run. An RBI double for, I believe that's his Turris. Makes the game 7-3. McMillan at the plate now. Looks at a strike. There's a ground ball to second. Phil does field this one and takes the out at first. Concedes the run, makes it 7-4. Runner still on third. Sky is going to come in to pinch hit for Breslow. See if Jones can finish this off. Hopefully we don't have to turn to Shibuya to get a save. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed. This is going to be in the left field, and Frank does not have it. That's going to score another run 7-5. Tie run at the plate in the form of Juan Pierre. This has suddenly gotten interesting. First pitch, a two-seamer on the outside corner. Then a swing and a miss on a four-seamer to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss. Jones gets out of it. Was not pretty, but the Squirrels do come away with the win. Your final score today, St. Louis Cardinals 5, Indianapolis Squirrels 7. Take a look at a few highlights. While that's loading, I guess I should pull up our schedule. Or not loading, but you know what I mean. So we are hosting the Dodgers for 4 starting tomorrow. We just split with the Dodgers in their park. Frank, your player of the game. Gotta tip your cap to Zap. He came in and still pitched very well on short notice. So thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we're hosting the Dodgers tomorrow. We'll see you then.